Mabrica, hola a todos, and welcome back to the Bruja Cat channel. Today we're going to be continuing our series on Taíno Espiritismo. So Yúkahu Bagua Maurokoti is represented as a triangular mountain, and he can be seen here. A lot of other symbols and offerings to him include yuca or cassava. He represents a lot of the agricultural fertility of the land, of the rainforest. So a lot of the Taíno people would take his semi, a little sculpture of him in that triangular form, which actually, hold on. It looks a lot like this. It's one that I'm sculpting right now, so I'm still working on it. And so they would bury it with their crop in order to increase the harvest. And so there's a lot of evidence of the Taíno people doing this with their semi-sculptures and revering the semi-spirits this way by burying them in with their crops, by using them in their landscapes, in their homes, and in different ways that way. Now, it's important to note that Yúkahu also had a twin brother, Guacar. So because Yúkahu is the first male semi without a previous male ancestor, that means that he was the firstborn of this twin pair, Yúkahu and Guacar. Now, a lot of the misinterpretation of these Taíno semi-spirits is very Christianized due to the 500 years of colonization. So we need to dismantle this modern interpretation of these ancient Taíno spirits and think of them in the way that these Taíno people would have thought of them 500 years ago. Now, I know that there are comic book interpretations of Yúkahu. However, this is a very artistic interpretation of them, similar to how Thor in the Marvel movies is interpreted. It's not completely accurate to the mythology, to the way that these people would have thought of them. So in the same way that Thor from the Marvel comics is not accurate to Norse mythology, Yúkahu from the Boriqueña comics is not a proper interpretation of how they would have been thought. But as a disclaimer, I love the artistic interpretation. I think it's great for representation. However, we need to categorize them differently because one of them is a historical reference and historical interpretation of this, and another one is an artistic one for comic books. And so in future videos, I'll talk more about Guacar and I'll talk more about Yayael. I'll break down each of the semi-spirits in their own individual videos. And as a side note, before I forget, I'm actually working on a series of paintings depicting the Taíno semi in a correct way, in the most accurate way possible. So let me know if this is something that you guys are very interested in or not, because this is something that I'm doing as my own project. So if you want, I can record my painting sessions of doing accurate interpretations of the semi-spirits. I might post them on TikTok, so you can follow me on TikTok there if you want to check out more videos as well. And as always, be sure to check out the description box below. I have the link to all my social media platforms down there, along with a huge list of resources and links that you can follow for more information. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye!